So, because I've been busy with other projects and wrapping up university and such, I have not had as much of a chance to commit to this game as I originally planned. And once again, I have run out of uploads, which meant that I needed to stream this tonight, because this is gonna have to immediately go up the immediate next day, about to be today, because it's gonna be midnight here in the near future. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just do like a short late night stream. Also, this university semester is mostly wrapped up. I just have one final left for one class a decent bit later this month. So, you know, I'm gonna have to study for that a little bit. But apart from that, the semester's pretty much wrapped up and it's like, I can go ham on things. So I was like, yeah, I'll just do a short stream tonight, get a little bit of an upload buffer again, then I can go a little bit more ham on the weekend. And then my internet just decided to die. I cannot stream. I tried, is not happening. So, here's the backup plan. I'm recording this rather than streaming this, which means that this is YouTube exclusive content here. Whoa, because I don't miss a day. That ain't me. I'm not a nerd to miss a day in a series there, usually. So I'm just gonna record one part here and that's it, and then stream this tomorrow because I can't stream today for whatever reason. So I'll stream it tomorrow, but record a short singular part just to go up tomorrow so that I don't miss a day. I'm not missing my streak. I'm getting one Octopath Traveler 2 video up every day. And once I do that stream tomorrow, now that I have a lot more time, I should be able to commit to going ham at this a lot more and not have to worry about a situation like this cropping up again. Because for my other series, I have like so much of a buffer, you know? I have so many days that I can sit back and just not do anything, being like, oh yeah, there's all those other previous streams that have their videos queued up. Yeah, not Octopath. I haven't been as on top of this one. I have gotten stronger since the last time, though. I've continued to grind here a little bit. Hikari needs to be here because, you know, he's locked in. Ochet needs to be here for the strategy. Temenos really helps with, you know, making the enemies blind and making it difficult for them to hit my last party member. I swapped Casty in here as the next person to start gaining some experience, and she's at like a pretty good level now, so I'll probably swap somebody else in the near future. So yeah, definitely seems like a not half bad place for levels. If I at some point need to upgrade from that spot, then I'll just go to, what was it, the Lost Isle. Oh, I guess I need to actually sail there. And if I really need to use like an inn or something like that, then there's no super quick way to get back. Well, I don't know. I am still intrigued about getting one of those blood revenants. Sacred guard ship. I was like, wait, that's not my ship over there, is it? So, you know, just for something short today, I'm not going to do like a full chapter 2. How about we do this other crossover thing? Because, then, I know from the first one, assuming that they all follow suit of the way the first one went, it's probably not going to be super long. Because every time I do a chapter, it's like 2 or 3 parts. So, like, this is probably good for a standalone thingamabob. So let's just do this, how about? And then I can, yeah. And Throne's not warrior right now because somebody else was put into it temporarily for... What's the reason again? I don't remember. But I'm sure I had a reason. But yeah, I should definitely be strong enough to, you know, power through the rest of the main game, no problemo. Once all the Traveler stories are done, you know, I am gonna need to gather even more strength than this. Do I really need to put any, other things on right now? I don't believe so. I'll just slap on a lance anyway. It's like, I'm not gonna do any battles, am I? Wait, and then this is where I hear a tale, right? Yeah. And look at that art there. Crossed Paths, the Cleric and Thief, Part 1. In a flame church, Throne tells Temenos of a rumor she heard regarding a certain treasure in the cathedral. Intrigued, the Inquisitor decides to help her investigate. Recommended level 16. Well, even if we do a battle, we are gonna wreck it with our other party members, so it's fine. Yeah, let's continue the tale.
Home, sweet home. Though I suppose there's nothing really sweet about it.
Speak up.
A cathedral.
Speak up, Temenos. You're so quiet.
Well, Throne. Is there something you'd like to confess?
Not really. I just remembered something. A rumor of treasure hidden within a cathedral. There's not a thief out there who doesn't love treasure.
Is that a coin? Only a fool cares for charred coin. Reach into the fire and you'll get burned.
No good thief fears a little fire. I once made a bet with my companions on whether the rumors were true or not. The treasure was called Alpates.
Alpates. That name does sound familiar. Well, you've certainly piqued my interest.
Then, what say we investigate, Detective?
I would love to, but alas, I am a messenger of the gods, and you, a thief.
I'm not looking to steal anything. I just want to see if the rumors are true.
So you say, but something tells me you have other motives.
I don't.
Very well then, Throne. Let the search for clues begin.
Well, I turned up the volume a little bit during that cutscene, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. My goodness, does nobody know how to level their audio in modern video games? Like, honestly. I really want to know. So what's going on over here, huh? Coerce information of this person.
I will get answers.
The forgetful old man. Break your foe to gain information. Poor guy. Well, it's just staff. Cool. That was certainly handy there. I guess having Temenos as the eventual arms master that can wield every weapon could serve the advantage if you're trying to do this. Wait, it doesn't make any difference anyway. Well, information acquired, I guess. Phew. And the information. An elderly carpenter and a dear friend of Pontiff Jorg. The trust between the two was so great that he was even privy to church secrets. Though he feigns forgetfulness to keep himself out of trouble's way, his memory is still quite sharp.
Ah, the Inquisitor. I suppose I could tell you about it. The Pontiff once swore me to secrecy, you see.
How intriguing.
But we must speak elsewhere. Take me to the Pontiff's chambers in the cathedral. May the sacred flame guide us, or something.
Ah, yes. Guiding is Temenos' specialty.
So I need to use my actual path action of guiding during the day then, right? And again, does nobody know how to level their audio?
Wayward lamb.
I swear. Take me to the Pontiff's chambers, we can talk there. So that's in the main cathedral, right? Your current companion, concerned wife, will return after you part with your new companion, former carpenter. Yes. Exactly what I needed to hear. So yeah, it's over this way. I really wish that the voices were easier to hear over the music in some of these scenes. And this is after... Wait, can I just fast travel there? And this is after I turned it up, I'm fairly certain, right? Come on. Settings. Yeah, voice is turned up 2 notches above the music, and I can still barely hear the voices above the music in scenes like that. My goodness. Just in case this recording gets lost in some way, I'm gonna not save for this session, I think. Just to be super safe. I guess I can always put on evasive maneuvers and get there a little bit faster. By not having to worry about this.
Very well.
But I mean, yeah, I can probably just skedaddle on out. I guess I could have analyzed and then skedaddle on out. Is what I could have done. Oh well. Ah well. So what's happening over this way? What kind of things are we gonna chat about? Are we gonna have a wonderful in-depth philosophical discussion? I bet you that's exactly what's gonna happen here and definitely nothing else. That'd be silly. Alright. Now let's go to the Pontiff's chambers and discuss the super secrets we're hidden away. Whoa, look, it's your twin. So that's over this room, I guess? Okay.
Will this area suffice, good sir?
Yes, thank you. This may look like an ordinary bookshelf, but the mischievous gods couldn't help themselves.
Well, my.
Now then, my job here is done. Do with this knowledge what you will. And may the sacred flame light your path, or something.
What a strange old man. Let's go, Temenos.
A hidden passageway. Perhaps His Holiness wasn't so holy after all. But to go so far just to hide a single treasure?
Are you coming or not, Detective?
Goodness, it's not easy working with thieves.
Seems pretty holy to me. Look, there's an extra hole in the wall that wasn't there before. But my goodness, this little side chapter here, this little crossover story, has to be some of the worst audio leveling I've seen in the game thus far. Like, how do you have it be so bad that the player can turn up the voices 2 notches above the music, and it's still darn near impossible to hear the voices above the music? It sounds like they're whispering in comparison. In comparison? In comparison. What it kind of sounds like.
Who goes there?
Someone's here. What shall we do, Temenos?
I am an agent of the Pontiff, or so you could say.
Oh, a friend of His Holiness? My sincerest apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Alpatis.
You are Alpatis?
So Alpatis isn't a treasure?
My clan has taken the Alpatis name for generations. The Pontiff has safeguarded us here for years. No one comes but to bring us food.
You've been here your whole life? Like a caged bird.
A caged bird? I suppose you could say that. Speaking of His Holiness, I haven't seen him lately. Is he well?
I'm afraid the Pontiff is no longer with us.
Ah, I see.
What are you looking at? Are we such an unusual sight?
I can see a flame burning within you.
A flame?
Yes, it burns within both of you. It seems the time has come for me
but not
to
in my
fulfill
controller.
my mission. There is something I must leave with you. Please, take this.
So we finally get to see the treasure.
This is quite a cloudy mirror, or at least a piece of one.
Is this meant to be treasure? It looks more like
Now, Throne, I thought you said you hadn't other motives for coming.
I must return to my clan to fulfill my mission.
Your mission? Just where are you going? Careful. You can barely stand. Perhaps you should rest before going on your way.
Thank you. Yes, your heart is warm indeed. Let us meet again someday. You too? Do you hope for the dawn?
I never suspected a broken mirror to be the treasure. Just who was that woman?
The Pontiff kept her a secret, even from me. She must be very important. Should we have stopped her? I wonder what her mission was.
It doesn't matter. It looks like there was no treasure in the end. The rumor was false.
Alpates, the treasure hidden in a cathedral. Shrouded in mystery, said to have been left behind by the gods.
Must not have been very important then, huh?
I'm tired of all these tall tales. Aren't you, Throne?
No, I think it's true. That's what my gut tells me.
Your guts never steered us wrong before. Let's say we have a bet.
Let's. I say that there is a treasure.
Then we bet there's not.
Even you, Piero?
Every thief knows it's best to play it safe.
How perfectly dull of you.
Like taking risks ever did us any favors.
Well, we'll find out the truth if the gods decide to show us any favor.
I'll hold on to these until then.
Hold it all you like, Throne. Just don't steal it, all right?
Well, my friends, it looks like I lost our bet.
Rone?
Let's go, Temenos. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodness, it's truly not easy working with thieves.
So ends the Cleric and Thief Part 1. I mean, it depends on what you classify as treasure. What if she had, like, a really crazy mission that's, I don't know, gonna drastically change the world in some crazy way? Is that a treasure? Maybe? Anyway, I know that was pretty short, but I don't know what else I can do right now without getting invested in a whole nother chapter 2. I can always venture to, like, this area that I haven't mapped yet. It is a little bit unsatisfying how that's not quite marked. Yeah, screw it, I'll do it. I'll give it a go here. What's the best way to get to there? Probably just from here. So yeah, anyway. I just, earlier tonight, actually submitted my final quiz for my Game AI class. Submitted my final lab report the previous day for my environmental instrumentation class. Anyone else that I can put evasive maneuvers on for now? Yeah, I guess I can just do that. Sure. Yes, I'll make it a little bit faster in that case. It's just in my history class that I was taking this last semester that I have a final. Like, these other classes don't have proper finals, so usually this is the time of the semester that I'd be stressing the heck out the most. Because I'd have all these finals piling up, and it's like, what do I do there? I could mark that on the map, but it's pretty clear from the map that there's a way to go there anyway. I'll just go east here in that case. But since I only have the one, and this history class is basically just, you know, study a bunch and prepare to write an essay when, on some topic where you'll have choices between like a whole bunch of things from throughout the semester and stuff. I went here by accident. There's a job guild thing here. Speaking of job guild, I remember I looked it up. That Scourge of the Sea, the item that I got from it, does get you another job license. I just don't remember which one, honestly. I just remember looking it up and it was like, yep, that item is a thing for another job license, I think, if I'm not going crazy. And speaking of getting other job licenses, I have enough funds that I can go buy another merchant job license, and then when people want to, you know, work up to that in case they want things like boost start or grows on trees and stuff like that, then I don't need to unclass my current merchant out of that. Like, I don't think I'll ever realistically need multiple people in the same secondary class. So the other licenses I don't think are going to be super important for me from that perspective. But just not having the one that's currently in that secondary class, have it taken away from them and then need to reapply it and give everyone their weapons back the way that it should be. Like, that can be helpful there, so I'll at least get second licenses where I can. So the thing that was here was an abandoned village. Okay, there can't be encounters here. It's spooky here. If, we still haven't done, you know, Ochet's Chapter 2. But that first monster gave me Red-Eye vibes. What if the people from this abandoned village were turned into monsters like we saw in Ochet's Chapter 1? I'd buy something I'll sell to you for cheap. This is not completely abandoned. There's some people around here. I don't know. I'm just spitballing some stuff right now. Okay, well met, traveler. What can I do you for? Oh, so that counts as the tavern. I gotcha. I know the game's been out for a little while now, so anyone that wants to look up what the actual answer is can find it, but I'm trying to keep myself pretty spoiler-free. Such, well. Path to Mount Lithia? What was this? What is going on here? I guess it's a path to Mount Lithia? Go mark it on my map, I guess. Is what I will at least go and do. But yeah, so, you know, I should now have a lot more time to be committing to projects. I'm gonna start going really, really ham on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video essay. That has already surpassed the length of the Legends Arceus one, and still has a lot to go. So I'm gonna be going ham on that. And I'll finally be able to be going ham on Octopath Traveler 2. And probably not have to worry about running out of uploads again like I nearly have here. I mean, is there anything maybe important in here? There might be a boss at the end. And if that's the case, then I probably wouldn't want to be going in with someone that's at level 10 right now. I don't know. It's marked on my map. I can figure out what things I want to do. My brain is telling me right now, like my memory could just be completely shot, but my brain is telling me that that Scourge of the Sea was an item for the hunter license, and the other hunter license was like the sandworm thing that I faced somewhere over here. And there, I'm fairly certain, the quicksand jail, whatever the heck, you know, I'm fairly certain. How about I go to the Merchants Guild for now, is what I can do. Throne not being at max, like, health and stuff is a little bit irksome, but that was just because of the reclassing stuff there. That's right, I have business here. Yeah. Oh yeah, we did do the chapter 2. I was like, wait a second. We did Temenos' chapter 2, right? I'm sure I'm not gonna die here. I'll save after I'm done recording here so I can look at the recording and be like, yeah, it came out fine. You know, since when I'm doing this on my own, rather than streaming it, I don't exactly have anyone to tell me that my recordings are botched. I mean, it's not like I'm completely in the dark to the experience of just recording stuff directly for YouTube. Like, I do it with the Minecraft series on the channel, for example, Peculiar Potions there, which something else that I should commit to now that I have some more time and stuff. That'll be another thing to commit to. I'm probably gonna see the Scarlet and Violet video essay through and then do the last few episodes of that thing that I need to do. Get a license. Yeah. So, this was 100,000, right? Not 1 million. Yeah, that looks like 5 zeros. Is what that looks like. Yeah. Bam! Just because I've been getting a whole bunch from grinding anyway. And hey, now whenever I'm reclassing someone into merchant to get those job skills, it doesn't have to reclass whoever my current merchant is, like Hikari, out of merchant. I can just swap someone into it. So look at this. I can just be like, bam, no problemo. And Hikari doesn't need to have his bow taken away from him all annoyingly. Like before. How about we go see if my memory is right about, about it being the hunter thing. But yeah, if I already have one, and the other one is the sandworm, if my memories aren't lying to me, then, you know, that should be pretty simple to get, right? Should all be. I could be completely wrong. My memories might be false. You know, it was a little while back that I looked it up. I think it was shortly after the last stream, so it's not like it was even that far ago, but, you know, I just looked it up out of curiosity. It was like, oh, I can use that item. In fact, some of the items I've been getting from obscure places, like the sets of 3 and stuff, I'm fairly certain that I can redeem for some licenses. Maybe I should look up which ones they are. Just because I'm sure I have several collected by now, and it would be a handy thing to have. It'd make things a little smidge more convenient for me. Get a license. Let's see here. Yeah, Quicksand Monster's Liver. Sea Monster's Whisker. Yeah, we did the harder one first here. Sailor told me he saw a large shadow within a whirlpool. Rumor has it that this beast is the source of the swirling tides. Catch it, and I will give you another license. Oh, I didn't really catch it. I kind of killed it. Bam. Second hunter license now. Sweet. Alright. And yeah, the other one will be pretty easy to get. I'm curious. If you go to reclass someone to hunter, does it show... No, it just shows, like, the middle slot as well. I was just like, is it going to show the middle slot is also available, or the farthest right one, or what's it going to do? I wasn't entirely certain there. Now... You know, I could probably call this at whatever point here. You know, 27 minutes is fine enough for our part. I am a little bit curious about the other thingamabobs. Let's see here. Octopath Traveler II job licenses. Just to see if anything looks familiar to me. And if so, I'll go and grab the license. Thanks for the help here, Game8.co. Yeah, this is what I looked up before, I'm fairly certain here. So let's see here. The warrior ones have 1 traveler learn the warrior's job divine skill and have 2 travelers learn the warrior job's divine skill, apparently. Dancer is have 1 traveler learn, 2 travelers learn, yada yada. Thief is steal the thieves gem from a thingamabob. Master Thief's treasure, complete Partitio's scent of commerce in Tropu Hopu Totohata and get the Grand Terry. This allows you to traverse the sea. Once you have the ship sail to the shipwreck of the Empress in the Sunderings. What the heck is that? We found in the western area of the Wildlands region. Explore the shipwreck and get the mass. I'll worry about that another time. Scholar, research materials part 1. Have a thief in your team and head for the Wandering Wood in Totohaha. Roam around the area until you'll stumble upon a remnant, a monster that resembles a dinosaur. Break the remnant and steal from it the ancient sentinel core until you get 5 ancient sentinel cores. So, like, a lot of these things I can probably do in the near future, just because of, you know, my strength that I'm... Oh, big stretch from the dookie. My strength that I'm at now at, like, level 50. I can probably go around getting extra job licenses, and it would make things more convenient on me not needing to, you know, be reclassing people, taking classes away from people and stuff. Research materials part 2, equip one of your travels with the support skill. More rare monsters from the... Yeah, I know. Oh, speaking of, more rare monsters, while I was grinding, I ran into a chubby Kate. I didn't defeat it, though. It was sad days. It threw leaves at me once, and then it skedaddled the hell out of there. Sad days. Quite unfortunito there. Break things there. Okay. Lyric, head for the Eastern Cropdale Trail, look for a dock by the river, ride the canoe. Okay. Defeat some boss there. Be High Priest part 2. My god, this is a long set of requirements, which means that I probably have not done that. Merchant, pay 100,000 leaves, then pay 300,000 leaves. Yeah, I just paid the 100,000. Hunter is, yeah, the Quicksand Jowl and the thingamabob that I did there. Am I losing my mind? Did I not collect anything for any other thingamabob? Apothecary, head for the Black Market in New Delsta Flats. Buy 3 of those things. And then the other one is obtaining a peculiar horn from this other thingamabob. Okay, I'm losing my mind. There's such a 3 of things I've gotten. are not at all things here. In terms of other classes that are in this game, there's 2 that I'm missing. You can see the 2 slots there, right between Arcanist Hunter and Arcanist Inventor. And the locations of these, I think I was saying during a previous stream that I thought Arms Master was behind the tower thing in Ku. It's the other way around. Arms Master is a different one. Apparently, Arms Master, you need to go to some specific place, but you can only use the specific weapons of that class. So it seems like one of the ones you can unlock a little bit early-ish, but you need to actually bring weapons, from what I can tell. So I'll probably, you know, figure that out at some point. And then Conjurer is you need to, whatever Conjurer does, I assume Conjurer conjures things. You need to defeat the final boss of Hikari's story, defeat that plot line, and then you can have access to Ku again and stuff. And maybe I'll look into stuff with the Inventor at some point if I'm feeling spicy, because there could well be some well, I wanted to see the skills. There could well be some interesting things. But yeah, for now, this is good enough for this one recording standalone part. Got another crossover chapter done, and I got a couple more licenses. And next time, probably do some chapter 2s. Probably end up looking around, seeing what other licenses I can maybe get just for the sake of convenience. I mean, it's not that big a deal having someone pulled out of the class and then just giving them the weapons back afterwards, I guess. I guess it's not that big a deal. But, you know, it is majorly convenient there. Normally I hit the button of like ending stream. I'm not ending stream, I'm just ending a recording, so I can just click stop recording on OBS in a hot second. So yeah, thanks everyone who tuned into this YouTube exclusive, whoa, first scene part of Octopath Traveler 2 here. Hopefully tomorrow my internet is working and I can do like a full dedicated session and stuff. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed. I just need my internet to cooperate with me. So until then, appreciate you tuning in, and until next time, take care and see ya.